Good morning. It is Wednesday, July the 24th, which is not a race day, but it's today. This video will be a little bit different, but we will get to the races. Today is the 23rd anniversary of my dad's passing away. He died on this day back in 2001, which is crazy to think about how long he's been gone now. But one of the nice things Colonial did this year, I asked, and they said yes, was to name a race after my dad. 23 was his baseball number, and so I always thought that, like, for some reason this anniversary stuck out a little more than some of the other ones. And so I asked them if we could name a race after him. They said yes, and very much looking forward to that tomorrow. But I just wanted to introduce a little bit about my dad. This is a picture of my dad here. His name was Mark. He was born in, June 14th, 1954 in Portland, Oregon, and grew up in the Seattle area. He was a very good baseball player. He was a star pitcher at Federal Way High School, and eventually got a scholarship to Washington State to play baseball. He threw a no-hitter at Washington State. He was on like the all-70s team. If you go to the field, he's on the little Ring of Fame there. But the two real big loves he had that he shared with me were baseball and horse racing. And so we used to go out to Long Acres all the time when I was a little kid. And he loved to bet the races, and he certainly enjoyed complaining about betting the races. He always used to have me circle first-time Lasix. That was his big angle. And I'd have to go out and get Victor the Predictor's picks every day from the Valley Daily News. And can just think about a lot of memories of him at the track. The last week he was alive, we went out Saturday and Sunday to Emerald Downs. He had his oxygen tank with him. He had skin cancer that shortened his life. But we were out there Saturday, Sunday. He died on a Tuesday. And so it was very much one of his things till the end. And I always have been a little bit sad that he never got to watch me call a race, because I think he would have thought it was pretty cool. So we'll definitely be thinking of him in the race tomorrow. I'm not going to call the race. I'm going to get to go present in the winner's circle, and Nathan Klein, who's an aspiring race caller that works at Colonial doing the charts, is going to be nice enough to call the race so I can go down and be in the winner's circle for it. So yeah, so that's a little bit about my dad, and today's video is kind of dedicated to him. So let's go to the track. And we're here. It's Thursday about 12:30, so they pushed first post back an hour. I guess there was a power outage this morning, and so with all the medication and everything else, they weren't sure when power was going to come back on, so they moved the post back to 2:30, and the first grass race is until 3:30, which is good because it definitely rained more out here than it did back where I'm at in Richmond. So I'm 40 miles from the track, which everybody always asks me, like, how's the track? I don't know. You look at the weather app, same as mine. But ready to get in there and get going for our day number 7 of the season. All right, so one race in the book. The main track is muddy, but it's still super fast. We had another track record in the first race. That's been one of the themes of the main track here this season. It's just been lightning quick. 108 and change for 6 furlongs and 114 and change for 6.5. So I got to jump on with Caitlin here for the race 2 preview, but after this we're going to head downstairs for my dad's race. The Godolphin first-timer Rio Chama to the winner's circle. 2-year-old Chestnut Colt by American Pharaoh out of Chimayo. Heading down the bowels of Colonial Downs to the 4th floor. Here's the suite level. There you go. A lot of Rosie the Riveter theme in our elevators. Through the casino. Out to the races. So I almost never get to come down here. In fact, I never have during the races, so this is kind of neat.
Need a favorite.
This kid, he's running around all day out here these sweaty days. I don't know. All right, there's Nathan. The grandstand, Nathan's up there. Got a full house down here. They're in the gate, but the gate's back there.
And we're off, and racing. To the early lead, it is Stressed on the inside, already in front by 3 parts. Then it's the Gray Horse, Lady in Heels, but she drops back. Kitty Quick now goes to second, followed by Lady in Heels.
Hey, Nate.
Kettle, followed by Model 18. Then it's Translate, and at the back of the pack, it is Starry Home as we go down the back stretch. The leader, it is
they go?
Stressed by
There they are.
Blank, Kitty Quick to the outside, followed by Lady in Heels, who is on the inside. Then it's Tea Kettle, followed by Translate. Starry Home's moved up 1, and the trailer is Model 18 as we are now rounding for our turn and about to reach the top of the stretch. It is Stressed only barely in front. Kitty Quick is on the outside, breathing down her neck. It is still Stressed in front. She's trying to go all the way. Then it's Kitty Quick. Lady in Heels now moving up. Here comes the Gray. Lady in Heels. It's 3 of them. Stressed on the inside. Here comes Lady in Heels on the outside, gaining ground. Stressed in between them. Kitty Quick. Here comes Translate, who's going by all of them. And Translate is taking over the Lady in Heels race. Is going to win by 2 lengths. Then it was Lady in Heels, followed by Stressed. Then it was Kitty Quick, Starry Hope, and in the back of the pack with Bob Lacey and Tea Kettle. Circle today is your official winner for the 3rd race, Translate.
Well, that was fun. It's very humid out. Good Lord. Can't wait to get back to the booth. But I kept it together. I cried for like half a second, and then I was good. So it was nice to think of my dad. I'm glad I got to, say his name, and hopefully he was watching. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna head back in. We'll finish the card, and that'll be that. Big thanks to Nathan Klein for helping me out. Nathan, how'd it go?
About as good as I expected.
You sounded good out front.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I definitely was, like number 4, a little stressed. Like, I was a bit worried, but like, you never lose that feeling no matter how many races you've done. This is number 51 for me.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you doing it, pal. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so that's going to wrap up today. Been fighting with the humidity here on my window all afternoon. I usually like to go take the last little walk outside and take a walk outside, but fog the camera up. So, anyways, appreciate you watching. Appreciate Nathan for calling the race today, and appreciate my dad. So we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Have a great... It's going to be Friday by the time I don't know. We'll just see you back tomorrow.